What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 718_TV, and I'm back live with NBA 2K19 once again. SSBA, my league online, season 6. Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Boston Celtics. I keep losing these games, man. I'm losing these games down in the clutch. Very, very close matchups to the end. Just can't capitalize. And so I'm looking. I start finishing these games, man. I have to. Got Tatum at the 4. I know what I'm gonna do down the stretch. Oh no, he can't play that. Towns can't play that. All right. Got to get this one here back
It's the home of the Celtics here in
to where it
Boston.
belongs. Just error loading. What?
Sports brings you today's action live. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Boston playing for the home crowd again tonight.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you'd love to go unblemished against any opponent over the course of a season. Of course, the opposite is just as true. Getting swept is no fun at all.
Just 4 to shoot. The three-pointer is right on target. You know, Clark, some say slow and steady wins the race. That's been the approach for both of these two teams.
Are we there? Wait. Good D. Good D.
Success on the basketball court. We like
We
the
there.
high-octane up and down approach. We've seen that work.
Good defense.
It's also possible for teams to be effective in the half court. Taking quality shots, controlling the pace a little more, and high-level execution becomes a premium then.
And I think both these coaches know they've got to have the style and speed that fits their lineup, fits the guys they've got on that roster.
Coach to your personnel.
Here's Walker, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins.
Good D. Biggs.
From long range, out to the right wing, to the paint. Walker with it, now defended by Vonleh. Over to the wing. Pass to Tatum. And another shot. And it's good on the layup.
All right, Tatum. Good move. Good move.
His height and quick release help Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
And here is Teague. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Are you? Oh, my goodness. Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though. They're cold so far, only 1 for 5 to begin this one.
Back to Teague. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Terrific awareness from the savvy point guard. Jeff Teague is excellent at getting the ball to the open man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Walker. Outside Beal. Over Wiggins. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Timberwolves leading by 7. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the dunk by Towns.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Left side Beal. Tatum on the wing. Over Vonleh. Tatum's shot is off. And the Timberwolves with possession. stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Left side, Towns. That pushes it to double digits. Towns has got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up.
Boy, what are y'all doing? Cove. Come on, Cove. Don't be that guy, Cove.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Walker. 5 on the clock. Baseline try.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Yeah, I love the mentality getting inside. I mean, they've been bottled up in there. But,
methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And I tell you what, Greg, they've worked hard for this lead. Their play calling has been superb, and the execution even better.
From deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Minnesota with the ball. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Wiggins outside. Covington wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Knocked loose. Here's ABC. Boston needs to get off a shot.
Oh, good defense. Now these guys is playing the defense like I want them.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Pass to Towns. Wiggins outside for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wiggins has got 7 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Hey, that mid-range game, I know everybody wants to shoot threes and you've got to have it in your quiver, but the in-between game, that helps you become an all-around scorer.
Teague can't hit. Celtics trailed by 17.
And Bradley Beal earning that first All-Star nod in 2018. A top 20 scorer. He can hurt you from just about anywhere on the court.
Walker's shot is off.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Whew, got it back though. Got it back.
Out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
Yo, Bender, what's up, man? I think I finally figured out my defense, man. What my defensive flaw is, man. Hopefully they play like this for the rest of the game. I need that.
Behind the scenes, Clark, in your experience,
Definitely need that.
Hallmarks of a team with great locker room chemistry.
Yeah, you know, it varies from team to team. You know, you've got various personalities, but I think the one common theme is really a respect for each other and a willingness to sacrifice for each other. That creates an atmosphere for people to be their best. The teams that have good chemistry, there may be friction, there may be drama, but underneath any of that is a real respect for each other and a commitment to sacrificing for each other.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Walker. And that one hits back iron.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And Towns gets it to go.
Nah, this is My League Online. So it's an online franchise with 30 players, 30 users. Been in this league for years.
Walker with it. No points in the game yet for him. Hayward on the wing. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
He tries for three. Teague can't hit. Celtics trail by 16. Out to the wing. It's rebounded by Towns.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Here's Bell. Into the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Tatum, that's for two. He squares up and sinks it.
Nah, there's no room. Full 30 man, and then it's like a huge wait list too.
Pass to Covington. Here's Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Evan, there's no stopping him right now. I mean, he's locked in this quarter. This defense has to get the ball out of his hand.
Outside Tatum. Over Bell. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
To the inside. Here's Teague. The rebound by the Celtics.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Basket good.
And the shot looks so smooth coming out of Walker's hands, and he's consistent at making it from there.
Teague with a clean.
Come on, Teague. Gotta make that, bro.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Fires the three. Kept alive by Boston. Langford. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Here's Teague. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I tell you what, Teague is
Teague, man, 6 points, 5 assists.
Gotta respect the soft touch inside from Tatum now. He's not shy in looking for a shot. I mean, he's a shot hunter in the paint.
Pass to Layman. Fires from deep. Hayward with some nice D.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
To the wing right side. Down low. And finished off by Jang.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far.
Back to Thomas. Pass to Bogut. In the corner, it's Hayward. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Napier feeling it out a bit. There's the triple. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Minnesota riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been.
Yeah, I don't know. I think my CPU usage is high, man. I gotta lower the preset.
This game has not exactly
I don't know why, but normally after every stream I reset the program. I didn't reset the program this one here.
Scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season started with that horrific injury to Gordon Hayward's leg. Now, it's been a long road back for him, but he took heart in the encouragement he received, not just from his family, but from so many well-wishers. He said, you realize how lucky you are to have people from all over supporting you. Guys?
David, I think everyone is rooting for his complete recovery. Thanks for that report. Here's Thomas. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Hayward. Three-pointer. Thomas's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more
Mir,
column
stop,
in their
Mir.
favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Clock at 4. Timberwolves working now with a new shot. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Close the thing for him, please.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move.
yeah.
That was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
I hear you, girl.
He's a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The three-pointer off the mark.
Has not made another three since the one he drilled in the first, but still, you got to defend him from beyond the arc. Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Alvanley. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Chang. Here's Layman. And the three ball is good. Layman's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
Shot, high post. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
I think Thomas likes the challenge. As a matter of fact, I know he does. Having a guy right in his face brings out the best in him.
Pass to Vonleh.
Let's go, Noah.
It is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
On its way from Hayward for two. And a missed layup.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wiggins outside.
Come on now, throw it down.
Yo, Andrew Wiggins.
Finishing with authority. You like to see Wiggins playing with that kind of attitude and edge.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Thomas. Out to Hayward. Pass to Bogut. Outside, Beal. To the middle. And Bogut slams it in.
Yeah, how about the composure of Bogut there with the clock running out?
And here's Covington. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul. Mark, these days, less emphasis on divisional rivalries, more emphasis, it seems, on conference rivalries. You reading that the same way?
Yeah, I am, and I think part of it is because winning your division doesn't necessarily affect your playoff seeding the way it used to. And I think if we get rid of conferences, the rivalries could shift again. So I've already laid out my position on conferences. Let's stay East and West.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Celtics now. Pass to Hayward. From the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hayward's got 7. Minnesota leading by 16. Now here's Teague. 6 points for him. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
You know, there isn't a lot of time in between when Teague caught the ball and then when he let it fly. I mean, that was a great example of a quick catch and shoot.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 10 points for Gordon Hayward.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Towns is double. Here's Bell. Another shot, and Towns gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside Teague. Back to Towns. Over Bogut. Rebounded by Bogut. Hayward on the wing. 10 points for him. Count it. Good.
Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
Here's the machine. Back to Teague. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics trail by 16. And here is Thomas. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Off target from the wing.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Teague. 9 points in the game so far. Towns. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And Towns drops them both.
Hey, come on, you guys.
Well, the 2016
right.
Rookie of the Year, Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Cat. Only the 5th player to win that award unanimously. And by the way, in year 2, he set the Timberwolves franchise record for scoring in the season.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Walker. It's deflected. Here's the machine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Teague. Inside. Launches it. It's good from long range. And you talk about Towns' sophomore year. He became the first player, Clark, in NBA history to record 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 100 three-pointers in a single season.
Wow, that is impressive, boy. But his shooting ability, for his size, remarkable. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me before his career is done, Kevin, if he joins Dirk Nowitzki as the only 7-footers in the 50-40-90 club. 50% two-point field goals, 40% or better from three, and 90% from the line.
Teague with the ball. 12 points for him. Towns at the elbow. That one goes. Count it. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And it's Beal in the corner. Fires from the wing. That shot off the mark. So Minnesota will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Great night for Towns. Can hurt you from any spot on the floor.
And the Celtics with possession here. Now Walker. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. To the inside. Beal gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Beal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's the machine. Pass to Covington. Puts up a 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. He's playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
You know, Walker isn't afraid of getting into the paint and going for it. I mean, he's fairly clever for a little guy down there.
Here's the machine. Here's Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
It's Williams with the drive.
I have you not to leave Beal, and you still leave him.
His field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
Ball's knocked loose.
Hey,
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Teague can't hit.
You know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
That one a little long.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle all day, all
Great
the time.
fucking half, you guys.
Cold-blooded.
It's been
Great
all about
half.
Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's ABC. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Uncovered. And the jumper is good. ABC's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Teague. Down low. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Tremendous combination of power and finesse there. I mean, once Towns gets to the rim, it's a wrap.
Pass to Wanamaker. Now here's Cantor. Teague covering. Here's Wanamaker. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, you see the great reach as well as the relentless pursuit shown by Towns. He's simply saying, not here, not now, not in my house.
Towns is doubled. Picked his pocket. To the inside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Hayward can hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Back to Towns.
I know he was going to miss that.
No good.
I just
Now
felt it.
Boston takes it the other way. Here's Langford.
Felt
Free
that,
throws
man.
coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lots of physical play, Clark, during your time in the NBA. That's been toned down to a degree. Do you miss it being a bigger part of the game now?
You know what? I think it's still a very physical game. The rules have changed. The way the game is officiated has certainly changed. Some of the tough fouls that you saw in decades past don't exist as much. But I still think the game is extremely physical. So I'm glad to see us move in the direction of toning that down a bit. There's enough physicality in the game.
Two on the clock.
Okay, hold on.
Play in the low block, and that one's good.
Go sit down. I'll feed you. Go sit down.
Conley's
I'm done.
got 8. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Wanamaker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That's tipped. Pass to Hayward. From deep three-point range.
And, you know, 1 for 4. It's a start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Left side, Towns. It's good from about 19 feet. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you look at Towns, and he's very good in the in-between game. Can knock those shots down consistent.
Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Pass to Covington. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
Ooh. That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my. Yeah, you know, the willingness from Towns to share the ball, just another reason why his guys love playing with him.
Out to the wing. Boston. No good that time either.
Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on offense, because when he's
Covington never cuts to the basket when you give him the ball. Like, he doesn't continue to go.
Here's Langford. Defended by Covington. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Back to Teague. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
For 3, Hayward. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Teague, here we go. Offensive rebound. It's Covington on the wing. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
You know, for a 6'9" forward, Covington really handles the ball well. I mean, you can trust him with the rock.
Here's Langford. Out left to the wing. Hayward on the wing. And it's Hayward again missing.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Wanamaker.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Hayward outside. Banked in off the glass. Hayward's got 14 points.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
And the Celtics making a change here.
Don't hit him back. Hit him back. Stop,
Here's
Mimir.
Teague. 12 points for him. At the top of the key, Towns. The 19-foot, and he hits the jumper for 2. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, you know, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe him. I mean, Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
Towns with the steal. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Celtics. Here's ABC. Teague covering. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot. Good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Towns with it. Now Thomas defending. That's 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds.
That stuff
They
ain't
say
up.
it was last touched by Towns.
Hey, he just threw that possession away. Hopefully he learns from that and doesn't make the same mistake again.
Outside Thomas. That one wide left. And here is Teague. He's got 12. Pass to Layman.
Oh,
That
come on,
one,
Layman.
no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
And Thomas, here we go. Here's Langford.
I didn't need that
And
help
foul on the
defense,
shot.
Jordan
He'll
Bell.
shoot
I was
two
on him.
at the free throw line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Thomas. Here's ABC. Back to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Langford. Jang defending. And here's Tatum for 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
In this day and age, you've got to have the three-pointer in your arsenal, so it's nice to see Tatum working on his three-point shot.
Pass to Vonleh. Back to Covington. And it's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Wiggins. Pass to Jang. Can they get it? And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Celtics trailed by 21. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Tatum on the wing. Doubled by Vonleh. Here's Langford. Back to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Rebound Minnesota. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Napier. Sinks the triple. Napier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Tatum on the wing. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. 21 points for Jason Tatum.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Here's Napier. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
Back to Thomas. Outside Tatum. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, excellent execution that time, partner. Don't want to give the opponent any time to get them back.
And so it's Minnesota with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The score. scoring has been tremendous. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Minnesota leading by 19 points. Napier with it. In the corner, it's Wiggins. No good on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside Tatum. With the shot. No good off the front iron. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up. Pass to Chang. Kept alive, Minnesota. Here's Wiggins. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trailed by 19. Here's Walker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You know, one of the things you see when you watch Kemba Walker and you think about is the evolution of his game. He, came into the league as a guy with great athleticism, tremendous competitive spirit, but in today's game, your guards have to be able to stretch the floor.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. To the wing on the left. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
Yeah, and you really can't afford those kinds of lapses. I mean, not when facing a hole or a deficit like this.
Pass to Chang. Here's Layman. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Bogut. And with Walker, Clark, even he knew he had to improve from distance, and he put in the work.
Yeah, the hard work is admirable, but it's not a guarantee, Kevin. It just gives you a chance to perhaps get better. There are a number of guys, Rajon Rondo, Tony Allen, for example, that tried to improve their shooting range, but just never became consistent shooters from outside. Walker has, though, and it's put him into that upper echelon category of guards.
4 on the clock. The wide open look here for Vonleh. Can't nail the jump. Celtics trail by 18. Walker surveying the floor. Over Napier. Out to Hayward. Lets it go with a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Napier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hayward outside. Outside for Beal. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Man, you like this intelligence he plays with. You got to respect that. Gets to his spots and scores efficiently.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
The Celtics making a switch here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Here's Napier. And he drops it in from the low post.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
outside, Walker. Hayward from outside. That one doesn't go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Beal with the steal. Shoots the three. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
And he makes all 3.
Yeah, and Gordon Hayward is a player who's always found a way to add something to his game. Now he feels comfortable going at a defense either inside or out. Great strength when attacking the rim and can shrug off those defenders.
Back to Bell. To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Pass to Beal. Back to Walker. Out to Hayward. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Greg, you mentioned Hayward's strength. That and his ball fakes seem to be not as recognized as they should be.
Yeah, I think Hayward has one of the better pump fakes in our league. Great deception with inside-out dribbles to create space.
Tough shot, but that's
The things
Kemba.
he does well aren't immediately apparent, but Hayward's terrific fundamentals are what make him a great scorer.
Pass to Bell. Inside. Here's Towns. Nice D from Bogut.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Hayward outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Towns with it. Guarded by Walker. Now here's Towns. Here's Layman. Trains the three-pointer. Layman's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Timberwolves.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Pass to Hayward. For the 3. That shot off.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And you think about the game of Karl Anthony Towns, the versatility club. The versatility just leaps out at you.
Well, he's a man of his times, Kevin, when you talk about his game. I mean, that's where the game is now. And that's always been his ambition, to be as complete a player as possible. And at his size, he shoots it deep, he can post you up. And as he gets better as a passer, he's going to be harder to guard.
Teague feeling it out a bit. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boston, no good that time either.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Outside, Towns. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. 33 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Beal. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. Will it go? Boston again missing. Minnesota leading by 19 points. And that one misses from Layman. Now Walker. Outside Beal. Here's Langford. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Outside, Towns. Pulls up. That's short off the rim.
No other way to say it. Flat out bad defense.
Ava.
Didn't even contest the shot.
On.
Lucky for them, he misfired on it.
Minnesota making a switch here.
No.
Outside Teague. Pass to Towns. Back to Teague. Shoots over Walker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 13-point lead. Now Towns. Guarded by Walker. And the shot is good. 35 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Beal. Here's Langford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Towns.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Ennis Cantor.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage. Staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
Just 5 on the clock. Basket good. Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside, Towns. Back to Teague. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
The kick out to Towns. Towns is doubled. It's stolen. Here's Langford. And it's Beal in the corner. To the inside. Williams. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against the wing.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
It's Bell on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bell's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that's impressive. I mean, not often do you see shots like this find the net. Fortunately, the basket got in the way.
And the Timberwolves are going to change.
Did it by yourself, though? Hey, I hear you, bro. I'm talking about, man.
Right side, Beal.
Yeah, my mom, she didn't think you could do it, man. She was more nervous for you, man.
Off the mark and a chance to trim it
Yeah.
to single digits.
Yeah, they was like, oh, I don't think he gonna. I said, man, he good, man. They was like, nah, he afraid to say he nervous. I said, he ain't afraid. I said, trust me, he got it.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks. And
So you hit 1 quarter too?
more guys
Oh.
involved in the offense easily.
Where your uncle at?
They just couldn't come up
He went
with an
back
answer.
And
North Carolina?
and this one will go down as
Oh.
3.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season
Him, right?
series
Yeah,
at a game apiece.
big badass, man.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose two
Yeah.
games and be swept. And it can be harder in an East-West game.
Oh, those are
playing
fun.
against teams in your own conference. So
When you get
this is a
those?
big win for 'em.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he
Those are
had.
definitely dope.
What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
aggressive rebounding the
Both
ball
them got a
tonight.
pair.
I think his aggressiveness on the glass helps set the tone.
What's up with Vase?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And a wide open look for
She do?
Walker. And Ennis Kanter picks up the foul. And that'll be his
Nice,
first foul
nice,
so far.
nice.
Here's Teague.
She got the green screen too and all that? Get it yet? Yo, Jay Will, good game, man. Good game. Much needed rebound win for the second one, man. Karl Anthony Towns was he was virtually unstoppable, man. 37, 21, and 7. That's crazy. Wiggins had 14. Yeah. You see that though? You see them arms getting a little big, boy. Stop playing with me, man. Where you gotta go? Oh yeah. Yeah, your mom's moved out and